Week 4 NFL, Underdog Pick'em. Let's go. Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy NFL Sunday. Hope you had a great weekend so far. Got 3 picks for you here at Underdog Pick'em. If you don't have that account, you want to join along, use that promo code CashKeg and get yourself a free pick and up to $1,000 in bonus cash. It is that easy. We're going to dive into 3 plays that we like here for week 4. We're going to dive into them. Let's talk about them. Let's go. All right, Underdog Pick'em is up on the board here. Again, we're going to talk about 3 plays that we do like for Sunday. If you want more action and more picks, we got a ton of picks up already this morning over at dailyedgesports.com. And if you're a first-time depositor at Underdog, you are eligible for a free month of our elite subscription service, which gets you all of our picks, slips, and tools that we use to find these plays. All right, first one we are going to dive in with here on the Denver Broncos. Playing the Jets, Bo Nix. Just been absolutely slinging it this year. And there's a couple different ways I think you can go with this one. You can kind of look at, I was looking at attempts, but it looks like they've pulled that off the board by the time I was able to come up here and pull this out. But I'm perfectly fine if you want to go completions at 19. I really wanted attempts. It did get pushed up to around 32, I think, but he's thrown 42, 35, and 36 attempts, and they should be playing from behind this one. But since they're getting the ball out of his hand pretty quickly, 19 I don't mind here. He's at 26, 20, and 25 completions for the season so far in the first 3 weeks. And again, there should be a lot of opportunities to get some completions, get the ball down the field a little bit here, as they should be playing in a trailing game script going into MetLife playing the Jets today. So again, preferred attempts, but here in Underdog doesn't look like they have it here, which really makes me want to play it more on another site, because usually if they pull it off here, that's even a better play. So, pulled it off here. But again, perfectly fine if you want to take completions for this one. Next one we're going to look at here, man, if you haven't heard Xavier Legette from Carolina talk, it's absolutely amazing. I can listen to this guy talk all day long. He's a former Gamecock coming out of South Carolina. I remember playing him quite a bit in college DFS and college picks. But, man, he has such a country accent. It is amazing. Absolutely love this dude. Just seems like an awesome guy. But with Adam Thielen being out, Red Rifle at the helm, we're going to see more and more action here for Xavier Legette. Saw 3 targets last week, caught 2 of them for 42 yards. I think we can go higher than 36.5 receiving yards here. One of those was a big chunk play for him where he was able to get 35 yards in one chunk. So if you want to look at longest reception with that, I'm perfectly fine with that as well. I mean, even when they had in week 1, when they had Bryce Young with the ball, he's able to get 1 reception for 18 yards in week 1. So 3 targets. I think that should go up. I think he'll see 5 or 6 targets, probably catch 4 or 5 balls here, and I think he should get 40 or 50 yards and clear this 36.5 reception mark. But again, if you want to go longest reception, perfectly fine with that as well. But again, he should be getting a little more action here. Cincinnati's got to win. They are 0-3 this year, so they're going to be fighting extremely hard. So maybe Carolina gets down a little bit, have to play catch up. Red Rifle and crew will start chucking the ball down the field. We were all over Deontay Johnson last week, absolutely crushed. Perfectly fine if you want to go back to Deontay Johnson. I just want to talk about another play that I liked with him. Really like this game with a lot of pieces in it that I think you can go to and take advantage of. So we'll go Xavier Legette, higher than 36.5 reception yards. Again, if you haven't seen this guy, YouTube him. It's absolutely amazing the way he talks. Just fantastic. And the last one's probably one of my favorite plays of the day so far, just doing research over the weekend. I've put this play out earlier in our Discord. So again, if you want access to these picks early or videos earlier, head on over to dailyedgesports.com, get access to that elite membership, and you'll get it. But I put this out. It was a couple points lower. We were able to get it at 12.5, and that's Justice Hill, 14.5 reception yards going up against the Bills. This should be a fun game to watch. This is actually a Sunday night game, so giving you 2 plays for the 1 p.m. and then I'm giving you a Sunday night play here. And going up against the Bills, they are ranked 30th in pass yards allowed to the backs at 54 a game here. Justice Hill is the receiving back. We've seen it time and time again. First 3 weeks of the season, he had 8 targets in that KC game playing from behind, caught 6 of them, and then the next 2 against Vegas, they were 2 for 2, and then Dallas, they were up most of the game, and he still caught 2 for 2. So if we get a trailing game script here, he can still get there even in just a couple catches. I was able to get 21 yards last week, had 10 against Vegas, but then 52 at KC. So if they do get behind and they have to chuck the ball quite a bit, we could see some monster numbers out of him in the receiving line. So again, we got her 12.5 if you were in our Daily Edge Sports Discord, but I'm still fine with it here at the 14.5 number. And again, if you want to head over to dailyedgesports.com, see what we have the offer. Here's our splash page for Underdog. It shows our videos. We have a bunch of free articles that we post quite often. And then we have our projection EV tool, which you can pull up, and it has access to not just plays for NFL, but we have college football, WNBA, just a little bit of everything that we have here at dailyedgesports.com. And you're able to pull up and check out any of the projections that we do have, because we have custom projections for NFL, MLB. Like I said, college football was a lot of fun last night. We were sweating really hard. That Franklin reception, there's 2 different stat providers. One was giving us 3, the other one was 4. I watched that game. I was like, there's no way that thing was at 4. And finally they changed it to 4, and we were able to cash because it was a nice 4-man slip on that I gave out that everyone hit. So it was kind of fun to cash that, but tilting way to cash one of those, waiting on a stat correction from a provider. But anyways, we got WNBA semifinals today. Maverick's going to be posting a bunch of picks for that as well. So if NFL's not your thing and you love basketball, again, WNBA. But NBA's coming up right around the corner. We crush at that. That'll be up here. And then we got baseball, of course, as well. So lots of stuff going on. If you want to join us, again, head on over to dailyedgesports.com. You can use this free offer as well. If you don't want to just hit the subscribe button and subscribe, you can also hit this free offer. And if you sign up first-time depositor at any of these sites as well, you will get access to a free month. So there's 3 picks for you, though, at Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. Again, hopefully helps you out a little bit in your research process. And again, appreciate you guys. See you on the flip side. Deuces.